Hey. Creativelylisamarie back again with another YouTube collab loop group video. That's Creativelylisamarie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And unfortunately, I'm not in a more cheery disposition as I usually try to be, or as I usually am. We're in the middle of a really horrific, historic storm weather system event going on here in Kentucky, and folks can read about it in the news, but there's been deaths and destruction and devastation, and a lot of stuff that's been happening here is not weather that folks are used to in this area, especially for the whole state of Kentucky. And I've just been really depressed, and it's been a tough weekend, and I already have crippling anxiety, as a lot of folks know, and I'm usually in constant fight or flight, but when stuff like this happens, it gets elevated, and it's just really scary, especially when the power goes off and we have no water and we're cut off from civilization, and there's times where we can't even get into town, into civilization, so we are stuck in place out here in the woods, in the mountains, and it can be pretty treacherous out here with the conditions and whatnot. So anyway, long story short, I still wanted to create a loop video for this loop this week. If I did not, it would have been the first loop I would not have participated in since July 2023. And yesterday I was not in the mindset to make a video at all, because our power came back on yesterday, and I started crying when the power came back on. I saw the news and how bad it really is out here and what's going on. And the bad news is we have more weather coming. There's this huge winter snowstorm coming with this really bad wind chill, severe weather alert, and then more flooding and all this stuff. So anyway, it's actually really late Tuesday evening. It's almost midnight, but I was going to go ahead and film this video. Unfortunately, the theme is Winter Wonderland, which normally I would have looked forward to creating something like that, but considering the destruction and devastation that's happening here with the weather that's happening, it is not pretty. And I was actually going to do a different type of video and actually make a list of like items and stuff I need to do when this stuff happens, but honestly, my brain, I'm PMSing, I'm tired, my anxiety has been, all over the place. I've been really stressed out, and I've been in a lot of pain physically. And so anyway, long story short, I was actually making the loop list for this loop in my Hobonichi cousin earlier today, or earlier this evening. And when I was flipping to the pages, I realized I had a kit I needed to use, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is the cover I currently have on my Hobonichi cousin. I hauled this cover recently on one of my YouTube weekly lives. If you want to head over to the live tab on my channel, you can check that out. These charms are from Every Minute a Story, and I have the polar bear on here, which, considering the weather, is rather fitting. Oh, I flipped right to it. Okay. So I was going to make the loop list for the loop group video that's dropping tomorrow, Wednesday, February 19th here. And then I realized I had this kit set up for these days here to use, because I already decorated these days, so I couldn't push it forward. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for this video, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I could just do this. Because some people might know, they might not, but I am currently a rep for Sammy, Lynn Planning until the end of February. After February, I am no longer representing any more small teams. So I do have a freebie, and my code's lisamarie15 for 15% off. I think that's in the description of my videos. I can't remember. I'll try to remember to put it in there. If you need the information, you can always message me on Instagram. Instagram is the best place to get a hold of me. I am creativelylisamarie pretty much on all the social media apps out there. Anyway, so all these pages are what Anne from Sammy Lynn Planning calls a daily Hobonichi cousin kit. So that's what I will be using for these daily pages as of today and tomorrow and all that. And then I had also picked up this kit, not kit, this, well, I guess bundle, whatever you want to call it. It's 2 pages that basically go with this theme. She has a bunch of different items available for her releases that you can mix and match and pair together. This comes as a bundle as 2 pages, and the Hobonichi Daily Cousin Kit comes as a kit. So these 2 items from her shop you cannot buy a la carte. Her standard vertical kits you can purchase a la carte. And she has a bunch of other items available, like I said. So if you have any questions about her shop, my code lisamarie15 for 15% off. I have a really cute February freebie. Oh, you know what? I just realized she didn't send me my freebie. I just got an order from her. I just got an order from her today in the mail, and I just realized that she didn't include my freebie. Oh, man, that sucks. Bummer. Okay, I should have got my January or my February freebie. I don't know why I didn't get one of those. Anyway, so you should get my freebie if you order. That's happened to me a couple times, but I think all the customers get our freebies when they mention our name in the comments or use our codes. I get these extra element wash, whatever, I forgot what she calls these, but they are a good addition to this. This actually usually kind of takes me a while to put together and figure out, but we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the whole thing. I mean, I could stay on here until I get through the whole thing. But I was just going to go ahead and get started here and show you all what I do putting this together. Actually, I didn't even show you. I have hauled this previously, which you could go check out that live as well, so I'm not going into detail. But I'm obsessed with the pine cone with the floral for like this whole winter vibe. So I'm excited to go through and, well, I'm actually not excited. I'm looking forward to, you know, seeing these pages in my Hobonichi cousin here, but I'm not in an excited mood at all because of what's been going on here. So like I said, I didn't even know if I was going to get on here and do this, but this is typically a good distraction for me. And I wanted to hopefully get this done while we still had power. Hopefully the power stays on this time. Last time the water went off, then it got fixed, then it went off again, then it finally came back on again. And then the power was off, and then for a while, a couple days, and then it finally came back on, and then it went off again, and then it came back on again. Actually, it went off once before it went off officially. Then it finally came back on after a couple days, and then went off again, then it came back on again. So it's been a lot of up and down. He's gonna want another cookie. Yoda wants cookie. I just started filming not too long ago. That posting that reel took me longer than I thought it was gonna take. It didn't take me too long, but I was answering messages and stuff. Oh. Oh, yeah, that was the extra one. Okay. Alrighty, so I use this. I mean, this is still a daily page, but it kind of turns into a notes page, but it doesn't matter because it's a daily page, so it can be used however. I wish that matched more of this kind of theme, but that's okay. I just want to make sure I did my days right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. So I actually don't necessarily always do this the same way. And this, oh, and I've used these daily kits also in an A5 sterling ink, which I have shown on multiple lives. I didn't make a video of it, but I've shown it in multiple lives actually. Oh, and I have shown it on my Instagram page as well, if you want to scroll down and look for that. All right, I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with, because usually I would do the washi and then this, but I was trying to figure out if I'm gonna have to layer this over the washi instead of the other way around. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do the washi pieces and then these. This is all okay. It all pretty much has washi on it. Okay, let's do the, I don't know if I want to do the big ones first. This is why it takes a while, because I have to kind of get my bearings and figure out what I want to start with and how I want to do it, because I don't match the washi to the design. So see how that stripe, because not the days of the week, the washi doesn't always match. So I just mix and match. And this is one of my favorite designs, so I'm just going to start with this one so I can see it more often right away. And I don't necessarily like this really dark, like I'm going to put the dark with the dark days and colors. Like, see, normally I wouldn't match it, but in this case I think I will, because, or maybe I'll put, okay, let's see what other dark ones there are. Okay, yeah, see, those are pretty, but I'd say those go together better. But these are kind of weird. So I do, oh, okay, this does go with this one. That very rarely happens. Okay, so sometimes I do match. But I could alternate it so it's not, but... But I've noticed sometimes they don't always match, so that's why I got out of the habit of matching, because that wasn't always the case with the previous ones that I've set up. But honestly, no one really cares. Like, it'll end up looking good regardless, so that's why I don't really worry about it. I just kind of go for it. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, I might use those bullet points, so I'm just going to put those off to the side. All right, this one, I don't like, see, I don't like the light and dark. Okay, I like the trees a lot, and then that one, I could match that with, I could just do it matchy-matchy, which I never do. Or I could put the trees, which actually matches that. Let's see. I don't want to do that. If I don't want to be matchy-matchy, I could do the trees, or I could match it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, if I put this one here, I could put these two together here. put the trees here, and then this one can be by itself. All right, let's do that. For some reason, I always think I don't have enough of these big strips. I almost kind of want to do the matchy-matchy because it's my favorite. Like, look how pretty that is. But it would be more fun to not do the matchy-matchy, so... And it matches the day of the week, but this doesn't match that day of the week, but that's okay. Okay, now we have those. And I could alternate this. I said that I don't match the stickers to the days of the week, but it turns out I am doing that somewhat. I'm just breaking my own rules. Okay, do we like that? No. This better. Okay. I actually would have been happy if they were all this design, to be honest. I'm obsessed with pine cones. And it almost, the flowers kind of remind me of cotton. Oh, this actually looks good with that one. What? Why are you so excited? Little yo-yo's all excited. Okay. So now we have some checklists. We have the scripts. We have the little bow boxes. And we have those bullet points. And then we're going to have these boxes. But let's go ahead and... let's do the... Oh, we got to do these. And then the top part too. The top part should be pretty easy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So I can match this. I'll probably end up doing that. Let's see. So I could put this one here and then alternate the tree. Now, sometimes I'll go through and alternate these in all different pages. Like, put that there and that there. But I could just match all these. Oh, but that actually looks good. Okay. So let's go ahead. And these can be put however, wherever people want, obviously. I think it's so funny when people do that because I'm always, in my head, I'm like, obviously we can do whatever we want. But I say it too, so. I think sometimes people think that they have to line everything up or match everything up. And even though I said I don't typically do that, I guess I should take that back. It depends on the kit. I have not typically done that in the past every time. But in this case, I am doing it somewhat. Hey, he's still looking for you to give him a little you-know-what. I'm going to go ahead and match this one to this. I think. Actually, hold on. See, that might not look bad. Alternating, or I could do this one here and then that one there. Okay, maybe I'll do that. But then this one could go here and that one could go there. See, they don't all match like the other stuff, which is fine, like I said, because it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. Alright, so the question is, do we put... I think I'm going to put this one here. And these don't have to be lined up perfectly. I happen to have my glasses on and I can see, so I figure I might as well line them up. And I am really loving these Hobonichi Daily Cousin Kits from Sammy Lynn Planning. I have been getting quite a few of them. Oh, and typically every time I get one of these kits, I use every single thing in the kit in all of the pages. Okay, decision time if we want to go matchy-matchy with, I think I like, let's see how this is going to look with, yeah, I think matchy-matchy is fine. Some people have to go matchy-matchy. I can be whatever depending on. I have done other kits where I just mixed and matched the whole thing. All right, I think we're doing good. All right, so then I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never think I have enough for some reason. And these I'll even alternate as well. And sometimes I'll just alternate it like on these type of pages. Like instead of putting it with all of that, I'll put it over here. So it kind of offsets each other a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do that, but I think I'm going to. Just kind of like how I alternated these. I can alternate this. I don't even know if this sticker was made to go here to cover up the times. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a divider or what, but I've just been putting it over here because I don't block off time on a daily page. So it's been working out for me to do it like this. See how pretty that is? I love it. Okay. And then here we could go matchy-matchy, and then see, I can match, and see this pattern isn't on here. All right, let's figure out. So this kind of matches that one. So I could put that here, but I don't like that. So I do like the idea of putting this one with this, but all right, so the question is, because this is one of my other favorite pages, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to put here. I was thinking about grabbing a different design, but I think I like, it was kind of cold down there, so I put the heat back on. I didn't put it too high, though. What? Oh, you didn't leave Todd down there, did you? Because he came out from underneath the blanket. I put him back under. Did you give him the cookie? Oh. So see, I can match this, but that actually, that snowflake looks good there. So let's see. And this one actually matches that design. So let's see how this one looks here instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. It breaks it up with the dark color. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, good on that. And then we could put these here and I could alternate them. And then, oh, I forgot we have that snowflake. Oh, so I could put that, I could put the snowflake here. So then it would alternate. I don't know why, but normally I would like this snowflake, but I don't like, oh, actually, I guess it doesn't look bad. So if I use this one, so for some reason this was not included with, but I could alternate. Okay, that's what we'll do. So I'm mixing and matching one or the other, so I'll just put this. Oh, did I say I like this better over here? I think I like it better here. All right, and then we'll do this one here. I don't like to put too much thought into this. I feel like sometimes the best creations, when you're kind of being like abstract and winging it, is when you just literally wing it and just go for it. Right, yeah. Yeah, agrees with me. He wants Daddy to wing it and bring him some more cookies. You want Daddy to wing it? He's trying to crawl up here so you can give him some more cookies. And now we got these boxes to use. I'm going to go through and start layering this stuff in. Let's see. Oh. Oh my gosh, Yo-Yo. That's like your 4th cookie. I think you've had enough, buddy. Okay. See, this is where I would start incorporating the other designs and colors, but it's just so dark. And like the other designs and colors, I don't really like it. So sometimes I'll use this stuff to turn this into like a notes page and just like cover up the date and this so that it blends in with this. So like do that, and then do that, and then we can do a smaller, longer one up top to cover up the date, like that. All right, so now we've created a notes page with whatever's left over. Oh, but see how I can break that up now? There we go. So some of the designs look good when they offset each other, but like this pinecone one, I kind of like to just leave it. But then I feel like if I mix this, it's too much. So I'm just gonna play around with these and see what I like. Okay, so I say Tuesday and Wednesday is off limits. I don't have to do it for every single one, which is nice. See, that's fun. Yeah, so I can leave the pages alone where I like it the way it is already. Oh, there we go. Or I can put this up here. So I'll end up using all this. There we go. And then let's see if I can start incorporating. Let's see. And the nice thing about the daily pages is I can really do whatever I want. Because I don't have like a certain thing that I do on each of them or anything like that. Okay, that looks like an extenuation of that one, so I think that looks cool. And then since this is the tree, I'm gonna put that one there. So we are incorporating some different stuff. Oh, actually that looks good. All right. And then I don't understand that in the middle like that, but we're gonna go ahead and put it right there. All right. So this actually doesn't have to take too long, but it just depends on what I'm doing here. Okay. I like this one because I could put this anywhere and it's gonna look good. So it's just a question of where I'm gonna put it. I actually don't like that up there. I thought it would look good as a... I might turn it instead. I like to cover up those numbers. And I haven't covered up this one. That's not gonna work. Okay. I like to put at least one of these on each of the pages if possible. If not two. I just really like that. Okay. And then I feel like I have enough that I used on that one. So let's work this in somewhere. There we go. And I could leave this one, but I don't know why I don't like it. I'm gonna lay it the other way if possible. I tried it, but I didn't like it. I like it better like this. If I could get it down. All right, there we go. I feel like it should be over here instead. And I don't like this one randomly like that. I don't know why. I think maybe I'll put it over there to offset that one. Those are kind of the same. It doesn't really matter. I feel like the way I'm putting down some of these is making the pages feel weird. I guess it looks weird because they're like, it's like they're lined up the same. I don't like that either. Okay. It's funny, like most people don't usually see this part of the process. Usually I have all this done already. Okay, I like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go through and put these decos in. There's one for each page. So I always like to do coffee on a Monday. But this is like the beginning of the week that I'll be showing this. And then this is what we're dealing with here right now. So love that. I'm gonna put it's weird too because I feel like this deco doesn't match all this. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's like all gray-ish colors. And most of this is like browns and greens. Like there's no green in any of this. Sometimes I wonder if like the wrong deco was put with this kit or something. Because like some of the designs just really don't. It's like 3 or 4 different designs conflicting with each other. Okay, I kind of feel like Sunday would be a treat. So it's weird putting these down because they don't really go. Normally I would put this on a like Sunday for self-care Sunday, but I'll put a sweet treat for Monday. We've got that there. The weather's pretty bad here. Put her there. Put this there. So yeah, I'm just randomly. This will be Sunday for books. Or Saturday for reading. All right, deco's done. See, I wish these colors kind of lined up better, but whatever. And I didn't cover up that number yet. But I can do that with one of these boxes. Okay. So is that the only one where I didn't cover up the number? Yep. So luckily, this box actually matches. I usually just, since there's only 4 boxes, I just alternate depending on the designs. I feel like this will go good there. And we have a box here. And then, yeah, one of these will fit in here. All right, so this page is done now. And I think I'm gonna do this other box here because I can. All right, now let's go through and put the bow boxes down. Oh, actually, let's do this one here. And then let's do this one here. This is coming out so good. So pretty. This will be good here. I wish she included enough, like 7 of the bow boxes and 7 of those, or just decided on one or the other. And like, instead of having the bullet points, instead of having this stuff, I'd rather get the extra boxes so there's enough for all the days. Okay, so I'll put that there. And then that has, oh, these don't have any. Oh, that's why. Okay. Put one here. And then could put the other one here, or I can add one right here. Okay, that one's done. And then I'm going to show you what I do with the some of the bullet points. But okay, so normally I put the to-dos on the bullet points, but I really like this. These I use as a random checklist, and I really like this pattern. But I like the to-do with the colors because it makes it pop. But the colors are so different. This might work better because it's a little more neutral. But I could just do the neutral on the pages like this. So I'll put a to-do down there. There's enough to-dos and to-days for every page, so I alternate. So I'll put a today in that. I'll put a today in that one. You'll see what I mean by alternating, where I put the today and to-do and all that. I'm going to use another neutral for the to-do. So these pages here have kind of like a similar aesthetic. And I'm kind of rushing through this. Normally I'd probably take my time a little more, but it's still turning out good, I think. I do have some boxes that would go with this. That's a kind of similar theme. But I decided it was a a la carte page I got of just deco boxes. And it actually has a couple more bow boxes. I could use, so I could add in some more deco, but I decided not to overdo it. Okay, so this is what I meant by alternating. I put the today in here. There's no bow box. This one has both. So I think I'm going to do the today over here. And I could still do the to deal with the with this. I was going to use the bullet points, but I'm kind of liking how this looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7 of them. Because I can write whatever I want in the bow box. And then I'll show you how I'm going to use those bullet points. So we're off to a good start. And I don't care if this lines up or not. I just mix and match, like I said. And normally I would have put this box up here like I have been doing, but I just decided to switch it up a little. So, because I did that, I could put this down here or up here, and then put the today there. I can put the today anywhere, so that way I can still see the flower. And then this one over here, you can put the today in that bow box, and then to do with this. And I do the to do with the bullet point, which I think this bullet point can be used up here for a date dot, but there's a space for a date, so I don't even know what these are supposed to be used for, but I just use it as extra backing to make the to-do pop out so I can see it better. Because I'm getting old, y'all, and that way I can just see things better. All right, so I decided that I don't like the way this is sticking out, especially because I don't have anything in it. So I'm actually going to move the to-do down like I have been doing and put this up here. Because I just like the way that looks better. All right, so now you can see that this looks better, right? And this has been very distracting, so I'm glad I ended up doing this video anyway. And I'm happy because it looks like I'm going to get all of this done. Which I still have to share a spread for Sammy Lynn planning, because I'm still on the rep team till the end of February, so this actually really helps me because now I have this done and ready to go, and I can go through and share this. Assuming I have power, I'll be sharing this on Instagram and Facebook this week. Okay, so now I have room for checklists. For the dots. And these aren't my favorite dots, but I don't want them to go to waste. And I can add in other scripts here and stuff like that, so that's the nice thing about that. And luckily, her stickers, for the most part, from what I can remember, they lift up. So I can adjust them as needed, which is really nice. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. And I have enough room here to do multiple. But I do like to cover up those numbers, so I'm going to do 2. I'm going to start the colors over. Brown. And then a green. So we'll end that checklist there. And then, like I said, I have other scripts I can come in and add stuff in. as I want to. All right, so since I have 2 of those and 2 of those, I'm going to start this list over here. So I give myself enough room to write. Because obviously this list can be for anything. Multiple things. That's the nice thing about these daily pages is sky's the limit. Alright, so I have one of those, one of these, one of the green. And once you do this enough times, you get practice, like putting these together, so you can just kind of throw stuff together and see what I mean. I used everything, including these extra splash shred stickers that I got to go with it, which just gave it an extra element. So we are all done. So let's do a flip through here. Let's see what I put together. And you'll have to let me know what your favorite day is or what your favorite days are. If you like Tuesday and Wednesday together the best, or if there's like other specific days, if you like Tuesday and Saturday the best. Tuesday and Wednesday are my favorite for how these designs came out. And the deco and the drink and the cabin. I love it. Love it. And then you get a totally different vibe. And I love my new brown cover to go with this. I think everything just kind of pieced together so nicely. And the nice thing is I can keep adding in more scripts and whatever else I need to add in here. Like sky's the limit. So we got, I think all this, even though it's all random, it still works. You know what I mean? That's what I love about it. And I love mixing and matching stuff, like that abstract feel, you know? So then we end with Monday. And then we have a notes page. I mean, obviously it would be that Tuesday, but so I could come in here with a date sticker, or I could just write it in, or just use that as a checklist that day or whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think, what your favorite days or spread of days are, or just the one day that you like the best. I hope you enjoyed watching me use one of these Hobonichi daily cousin kits from Sammy, Lynn Planning in my Hobonichi cousin. If you have any questions about anything I showed or talked about, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. Oh, and for the Loop group, in case you're new here or need a reminder, don't forget to go to the description to find the link for the next Loop members video. If you started with my video, in a perfect world, you would subscribe to my channel, like this video, watch it from start to finish, comment at least once, if not more. Then go to the description of my video, click on the link for the next video, and then do the same thing for the next Loop member, and so on and so forth. Once you have circled back to my video, that means you have completed the loop. I don't mention names or the number because it can change at any given moment. But either way, we appreciate your time and your support. Thank you for being here. I hope you all are doing well. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.